Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Cut Show where we're talking about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Stevie Hayes. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when we post. So today I want to tell you guys about Star Wars because there's been some interesting things that have been going on. But Shawn Levy ended up talking about his Star Wars project. So I wanted to, talk to you guys about that and just show you some things that he has said. Shawn Levy's Star Wars film will reportedly feature Daisy Ridley's Rey Skywalker. She is said to take on a mentor role. So there was a whole article where Shawn Levy basically talked about his Rey Star Wars film. He said a few things that were very interesting. One of the things that he said was that this movie is kind of going to be a one-off film, basically saying that this isn't going to connect to another Star Wars film or connect to any type of connection to the next trilogy. That this is more so a Rey spin-off story. I don't really want to say story, but like just a Rey story that is just going to happen that he wants to do. Now, I do think that this is very interesting. Number one, that they tasked Shawn Levy with going with Rey. It makes sense, right? Because Shawn, he has had a very successful Deadpool films, and I would say I do think some of that success is because Ryan Reynolds is an amazing actor, and I do think that Shawn Levy taking on this Star Wars film is going to be a challenge for him, because I just think there's no Ryan, there's no pull to the movie. Like, people hate Rey, so what is Shawn going to do that is going to make fans want to watch this? I do also think that it's just very interesting that this is actually, I'm not even sure if this is what he chose or not, but I do wonder what Lucasfilm thought is, because the reality is a lot of fans don't like Rey. And the question that I have is, even if Shawn Levy does Rey correctly, right? Let's say that she looks cool and there's more gravitas and depth to her character. Would fans be able to accept that? And that's where I would say maybe not, but the reality is that with Star Wars, I think they're still going to do not bad box office because it's Star Wars. People are going to show up when it's, something that's connected to the original trilogy, right? So I don't think it's going to be that bad, but the reality is no matter how good it is, will fans like it, or will fans accept it and say it's good if it is good? And that's where I have fears that, that as in rapport for Star Wars right now, this could bomb in a really, really bad way. I also do like the idea, though, of a one-off story, and it kind of made me think about something like this that I wanted to share with all you guys, right? I've been watching what Jurassic World has been doing very, very closely now, and I'm kind of just studying the way that they've done their franchise, mostly because I'm making a whole video on Spectrum Cuts about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park and what that they're doing. What if Star Wars took a similar strategy to what Jurassic World and Jurassic Park is doing, right? And that strategy is something like this, right? Something that Jurassic World has done is that they are doing trilogies, but these trilogies aren't really connecting to the next trilogy. So we're getting most likely another trilogy of films, right? With ScarJo, Mahershala Ali. I think the other actor's name is Justin Bailey, and they're trying to build something there, but it's not connecting to the Chris Pratt Jurassic World movies that they had before. And I think that's cool because you don't have to try to continue and do all these connections to a story, but they're just different pockets of time dealing with the same issue of the movie, which is what? Dinosaurs. I would love for Star Wars to kind of take a page out of that book, because I do feel like the connected universe thing really died with Rey, and I feel like a lot of fans are just really alienated from that. And like, imagine this. What if, and this is just an example, don't take this as me like saying this should happen. What if we got a trilogy for Ahsoka? Imagine if we got a trilogy with what if we got a trilogy of movies with Mando? What if we also got a trilogy of the Dawn of the Jedi? You know what I'm saying? So, like, instead of Mango doing one movie, he gets 3 films to explain how the Jedi came to be. And what if they just keep taking these little, pockets of stories and just doing it like that? So maybe you want to do a little pocket of stories of Luke Skywalker building the Order, and you just do a trilogy of that, or any other new story that you want to do. You just do 3 films instead of trying to, make these universes connect together and be in order. You just do 3, you kind of pick your own Star Wars story. You do 3 movies, and obviously there's rules that you have to follow when you're making a Star Wars film, right? Obviously, but you kind of do your own story, because I do feel like a lot of people are trying to copy the MCU's, shared universe, and I think the only shared universes that we need right now is the MCU and the DCU, and I think Star Wars has the opportunity to do something different that fans will like. You know what I mean? Because it just didn't work, and it's fine that the shared, universe of everything being in timeline and in order didn't work. but now you have the opportunity to do something new where I think doing separate trilogies that aren't really connected to each other is the best option. And maybe Shawn Levy's Ray movie is an introduction to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like this idea of a one-off story with Ray being a mentor of someone. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder what I kind of wonder what this means. Is Shawn Levy getting the James Gunn treatment? And when I say James Gunn treatment, you know what I'm saying? Like James Gunn was tasked with Suicide Squad. He also had a Peacemaker show, and then they ended up making him the freaking one of the presidents of DC Studios. Is Shawn Levy the one that's being vetted to be that guy if this works out? You know what I mean? Even though I think Jon Favreau would be the guy, but what if they're going to do a co tandem of Jon Favreau and freaking Shawn Levy? I don't know. This is just me spitballing here. But I just wonder what the motivation is, with bringing Shawn Levy on, because there's no way he's just going to be doing one movie. So I wonder what you guys think. Do you like this idea of Shawn Levy having Ray in the movie? Do you trust what he's going to do? We'd love to hear you guys' opinions. But please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And peace out.